Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My presentation for today is about Suggestopedia and total physical response. But before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Dila Sapriani. So, the definition of Suggestopedia is a specific set of learning recommendation deriving from suggestology, which Lazanov described as a science concerned with the systematic study of the narrational or non-conscious influences that human beings are constantly responding to. Stefik, 1976, page 42. Alternative approach and method. Suggestion is at heart of the theory of learning. Underlying Suggestopedia, we will mention this briefly flowing Bancroft 1972. First, authority. Second, infantilism. Third, double blindness. Fourth, intonation, rhythm, and concert pseudo passiveness. Last, design objective syllabus learning actives roles of learners, teachers, and materials. The principle of Suggestopedia. These are three of the 20 principles from Suggestopedia. First, students can learn from what is present in the environment, even if their attention is not directed to it. Peripheral learning. Second, the teacher should recognize that learning brings certain psychological barriers with them to the learning situation. She should attempt to disuggest this. Third, assuming a new identity enhances student feeling of security and allows them to be more open. They feel less inhibited since their performance is really that of a different person. Implementing of Suggestopedia. The implementation of Suggestopedia has been developed to help students eliminate the feeling that they cannot be successful or the negative association they may have towards studying, and thus to help them overcome the barriers to learning. The strength and weakness of Suggestopedia. The strength of Suggestopedia is some of the relaxation method, including background music, may be helpful for students. The weaknesses of Suggestopedia is first, the method requires a class in which all the students share the same first language. Second, it does not address speaking and reading. Third, it is not communicative or creative. Fourth, some students may be bothered instead of relaxing by background music. The definition of TPR. What is TPR? TPR is total physical response as a language teaching method built around the coordination of speech and action. It attempts to teach language through physical motor activity. Principle of TPR method. First, building a relationship with and among students is a very important. Second, any new learning experience can be daunting when students have an idea of what will happen in each activity. They often feel more secure. People learn non-defensively when they feel secure. Third, the teacher should be sensitive to student level of confidence and give them just what they need to be successful. Implementation of TPR method. The teacher will give the student an order to do something in English and the student will carry out the action with their teacher. Then the teacher used a new Common turn around. Students follow their teacher's example. The strength and weakness of TPR method. The strength of TPR method is result in lower anxiety levels among language learners, and activity or movement reinforce language learning in authentic ways. The weaknesses of TPR method. First, in this original form, TPR may be too limited to use alone. Second, other modification includes having students take a more participatory role by giving commands or instruction to one another. Conclusion. The Suggestopedia model is a one of appropriate learning model to use to spur the concentration of students because in this model the teacher tries to make students relax before receiving lesson, and then they are also given positive suggestion in order to arouse confidence and enthusiasm for learning so that they can eliminate feelings of anxiety, fear of wrong, fear of teachers, and fear of ongoing subjects. Meanwhile, the TPR method is suitable method for teaching early childhood's English. Alright, that's all for me. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.